So I got joy, joy down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy down in my soul. If it was up to me.
What's up, Blended Squad? Thank y'all so much for taking time to join us on another episode. Man, this is episode 7. Y'all have been rocking strong with the squad, but we appreciate you guys. I'm sad to say that this is the end of the Royal Caribbean Cruise vacation clip. Man, it's been 7 days, 3 different countries. We've gone to Mexico, we've gone to Cayman Islands, went to Jamaica, and now we're getting ready to head home. So these last few days heading home is just really all about what the ship has to offer. Now, when you're on the ship, you're in the process of heading to different countries while you're on the way. So you enjoy some of the things they have, but not fully because you're just thinking about the country that you're getting ready to get to. But on the way back, it's all about the ship, right? So we are just taking this day completely easy. We don't have any plans. We're heading back to the States and we're just trying to see what we can enjoy. So they got volleyball games, they got basketball games going on around the ship, and it's pretty cool. It's really dope because at the end you get an opportunity to meet so many people. You just start playing pickup games with people you have no idea who they are, but you don't really have a choice but to get to know people. You stuck on this ship waiting to get back to the States, so might as well make a friend. My son's out there having a good time. My wife and I are on the side just hanging out. And of course, Rooster, she's gonna get her nap in wherever she can. You know, one of my favorite things is being a dad. And I am a father of 5 children. I have 4 daughters and 1 son. So while I'm on this cruise, I'm trying to make sure that I spend intimate time with each one of my children individually. So one of me and my daughters, we just go to the back of the ship and we go get some pina coladas and we just look at the water and just have some dope conversation about life and perspective on different things. And it's just a dope opportunity, man. The water's incredibly beautiful. The sun is setting and we're just enjoying each other.
You having fun?
Huh?
You having fun? You been enjoying it?
Now it's time for dinner. So I've always been told that the last few nights of the cruise, the dinner time is crazy because they're getting rid of all the food they have, right? I cannot begin to explain to you the amount of lobster that we had. It's insane. Look at this table. We ate all the lobster out the ocean. None left. Look at their faces. Full. Full.
I'm not full. I am not full. I can eat 5 more of those plates. 5 more. All right.
You full? Full. That's my brother Andres, my new brother right there.
What's up, bro?
What up, what up?
You want to get...
She likes to dance. She likes to dance. So by this time, spending so much time in the dinner hall or the food hall, you get to really build relationships with your servers. And so, man, we established some dope relationships, even exchanged some information with some of the people on this cruise. And just the way they loved on my family, made my kids feel at home, played with our baby, told jokes, laughed and played, had a good time. To me, I'm the type of person, man, I want to know you forever. So, man, shout out to every single person that we had a chance to meet that served on the Royal Caribbean Cruise. Man, you guys are just over the top when it comes to building relationships. Tonight was lobster night at the dinner. Krishna, can I record you?
You going live?
No, not live. I just want to put you on a video. I'm gonna send it to you back home. It's okay? This is Krishna. One of the most amazing people that we have met since we've been on this cruise. Him and Andres have been our servers, and Maddie and John. These people, incredible. But tonight was lobster night. And I'm pretty sure we ate. There's no lobster in the ocean.
Bishop ate all the lobster.
It was a ridiculous amount.
And he got a freaking, what is it, steak?
I got a steak, I did. It was surf and turf night.
No, it was not Secretary.
I just made up a
circle.
set. So here's the cool part about the cruise is that, man, when you're here, all you have to do is just make a request on what you want, and they will not tell you no. So my kids and my wife, when I found that out, we probably had like 30 lobster tails. It was a lot. It was a lot. And dessert is on the way. What'd you get for dessert?
I can't even think.
I think we got.
There's
I got
lobster in my brain.
I got the chocolate molten cake with ice cream. What'd you get for dessert?
I made this. I'm just kidding. Somebody named Judy.
Clifford.
Judy. Clifford.
She like her mama. She don't know nobody's name. All right, so tonight it's just me and Lyric and JoJo because the rest of the family is asleep. They are like not able to hang out. After the movie, we called it a night and we got ready to go to sleep. Now, this was the type of night that we were not looking forward to because the reality of the situation was that when we woke up, this would be the last day on this cruise ship. And it was hard because, man, we had just been having a blast. It was so many things that we learned about each other. We learned about our world. We got to meet a different culture of people, taste different food. But the reality of the situation was that, man, this cruise was coming to an end. But we were gonna live it up every step of the way. So we wake up, of course, we go straight to the food hall because that's where breakfast is. And we're just trying to get these last moments in. So Lyric, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you get home?
Go to my room.
Go to your room and do what?
She said watch normal TV.
JoJo?
Go to sleep on my bed.
Yeah.
Take a shower
Take a shower
and go to bed.
and go to bed. Tiffany, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you get home?
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep? Mommy? What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get home?
It kind of feels weird.
Probably just go to sleep. Take a shower, like a really good shower, and go to sleep.
Actually, take a good bath.
Go see my.
What I really enjoyed about the last day was the fact that, man, the ship just turned into a whole ship of activities. Everywhere you went, it was something to do. They were very, I would say, intentional about making sure that you enjoyed yourself on the way home. But it was so many things for kids, things for parents, adults, grandparents. Like, they didn't skip any steps when it came to entertainment and trying to make sure you had a good time. My kids were doing everything they could, and they tried everything they could. But what was funny was watching my wife get back out there and hula hoop, and I haven't seen her do that at all since we've been married, but she got a little rhythm, she got a little something to work with. So after experiencing everything that they had on the inside of the ship, we slowly began to kind of walk outside to the play area and the outer deck. Man, it was just dope. They have this huge wall, this huge rock climbing wall, and my kids were looking at it like, yes, I'm going. Before I could even say no, they were already harnessed in. I'm just watching them do their thing.
Put the foot back where you had it, Lyric. Put your foot up. Right there. There you go, pull up.
Push off. There you go. There you go. Push up. Pull yourself up.
As the sun is setting, I'm seeing that my kids, their demeanor's kind of shifting, and I really think it's just sitting in like, man, we on the way home. We getting ready to get off this ship and go back to real life, right?
Hanging out with the squad. Got Tiffany, who I guess is trying to adjust her chair. We got Izzy. We got Lyric taking it all in up there. We got JoJo having a good time. Did y'all have fun, guys? Yeah. What's the next cruise we're going on? China. So Royal Caribbean has a cruise that goes to China, I guess in 2021. And that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really, really crazy. But we're excited. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna miss it. All right, so it's Friday, it's Saturday. Saturday night, last night of the cruise, and we're in this spot on the ship that has
The best pizza.
and it's what?
Free.
Free pizza, all you can eat pizza, and it's not like warming up some microwave pizza. This is some go hard pizza. Like, it's been a line in here, and they're open until 1 o'clock every night, and they give you free food. They'll just give it to you as much as you can possibly,
Pizza.
as much as you can possibly take. You like it, man? You like it? What kind did you get?
Bacon and pepperoni.
Bacon and pepperoni.
What kind did you get, Reg?
Cheese.
Cheese. What'd you get?
Bacon, pepperoni, and mushrooms.
Hey, we're gonna miss this place, like, for real. So finally, the sun has set. Things are kind of calming down. But rumor has it is that there was a silent dance party taking place on the ship. Last night of the cruise. Super sad though.
I know. But I want to go home.
But it's all good. We had a good time. We're ready to get back though. 7 days is a long time. I think we're all encouraged and motivated. We're ready to get back, get to work.
Yep.
Tonight they are having a silent parties where you go down, they give you headphones and people jam. Can't hear music only if you have headphones. So the kids want to go. Mommy's at home with the baby in the room because the baby is tired. She's tired. She took some seasick medicines, my hijo, JoJo. She took some seasick medicine and it made her sleepy. So I promised the kids we would go hang out, and that's what's getting ready to take place. I'm gonna see what this silent dance party is now. I've heard about these before, but I've never seen them. And I gotta tell you, this was the craziest, funniest thing I had ever seen in my life. So the concept is that you go out and they give you these headphones. Now this particular night, there was 2 different DJs. One DJ was playing their music through headphones. Another DJ was playing their music through headphones. And you would put the headphones on and you would be in this room full of people. But whatever station it was, you would see people dancing in this room with headphones on. But if you took the headphones off, there was no music. That to me was the funniest thing ever. It's just watching people dance to what only they could hear in a room full of people. It was crazy. People were trying to convince people to listen to certain stations. You had some people over here doing the cha-cha slide. You had some people over here doing the electric slide. You had some people over here doing the boot, scoot, and boogie, right? You had some people that were just doing, I don't know what they were doing. Now the highlight of the night to me, right before we got ready to leave, somebody's grandmama came out there, and I don't know if they were feeling loose and had a little bit of juice. I don't know. But all I know is they came out on the dance floor, and whatever song they were playing, it got good to them. This woman stood in one place and gave it to them. I'm in there looking like, man, whose grandmama is this? Somebody please come get this lady. But hey, she was doing her thing, so I gave her space. So after the silent dance party, we go back to the room, we fall asleep, and the next morning we are getting off of the cruise ship. Only one thing about it. All right, it's the last day. We're getting ready to go back to Dallas. Y'all happy?
No.
7 days, 3 countries. It was a good time. We'll eat some breakfast, get off the ship, get back into Galveston and bounce. Y'all say bye to the liberty of the seas. So while waiting to exit, they pretty much call you off in sections to get off of the ship. We were just waiting on our section. It seemed like it took us forever to get off. People were exhausted. We were tired. We had done so much. The reality was starting to kick back in. We are getting ready to flip back into real life. And I think just the thought process of everything that we had done kind of wore my wife out. She was just out of it. She was gone. Hey, London. You okay? You okay, Smiley? It's cold. Back on the boat. The baby boat. On the bus.
Oh. It's so cold, my fingers hurt.
Getting off of the cruise ship, once again, we forgot it was cold back in the States. So we had been used to being on beaches and islands where we were walking around in shorts and cut off sleeves. But when we got back to the States, it was freezing. So we had to hop back on this bus to take us back to our ride. It was freezing cold. We didn't dress right for returning home. All of our kids and my family, we still had clothes on like we were on the cruise. It's 39 degrees where we live.
That's why I don't want to
We have on shorts. All my kids, my wife, everybody's freezing. But eventually, we drive from Galveston all the way back up to Rockwall, Texas, which is where our home is. And it was just like, man, thinking about everything that we had done, all the great times that our family had together, it was truly a blessing. And so we were thankful. Now, on the way home, we pass over a little lake, and that kind of gives us the indication that we're almost home. But crossing over that water, man, I couldn't help to think again about the cruise and how much fun we had. But the truth of the matter is, there's no place like home. Although I had a good time, it was also good to be back at home. All right, so we have officially made it back to our home, and we are exhausted. London, why are you looking at your daddy? Home, sweet home. When I say tired, I'm not even getting the suitcases out right now. Like, forget suitcases, forget bags, forget everything. Guys, y'all hung out with us for such an incredible time. Y'all have been here for 7 episodes. I want to say thank you, because through these series, these 7 episodes, man, we've had over 150 people subscribe to our YouTube channel. So for everybody who's taking part in just joining the Blended Squad, man, we love y'all. Y'all stay tuned, because this was just the Royal Caribbean cruise. You have no idea what's next. God bless you guys, and please do me a favor. If the storms are gonna come, please remember to dance in the rain. God bless you. We'll see you on the next episode.
So I got joy, joy, down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy, down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy, down in my soul. Said I've got joy, joy, down in my soul. If it was up to me,